Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, finally we could talk about the euro currency, because suddenly on the recent plunge down that we have seen in the previous week, overall picture has become clear, and right now we see the clear setup that's now is forming on the euro currency. Unfortunately guys, it's very difficult to predict and analyze geopolitical factors, fundamental factors, inner economical factors on the European Union and how they will impact on the overall situation, because it's too many variables in this information and too many uncertainty that do not let us to make some clear conclusion what will really happen. That's why our recent weekly research stands mostly technical, but even technical picture right now looks very clear, and it provides a lot of confidence when you see that picture is collected in the total puzzle, right from the monthly chart to the 4-hour time frame chart, and shows the unite picture when the lower time frame charts confirms what we have on the higher time frame charts. Shortly speaking, euro currency right now is approaching to a rock hard support that includes the monthly major FIB support, monthly oversold, some targets on the monthly chart, particularly speaking big butterfly buy that creates an agreement with the FIB support, and ABCD pattern on the monthly chart. So if you will read our weekly research, you will see on the chart, on the explanation on the monthly chart, what I'm talking about. At the same time, this market is approaching to this area. At the same time, the target of the monthly butterfly stands slightly lower, approximately in an area of 1030. It's approximately 100 pips lower than currently market stand. So it means that in the coming week, market could show some slightly lower action. So it should create lower lows here. At the same time, if our suggestion is correct and if retracement really will come, it should not be a real breakout, but market should show some minor breakout here and return right back up above this area. On the weekly chart, guys, this action could lead to appearing of the double repo buy pattern with the target approximately at 120. It's right here. So that will be really the trade with the big potential. And the butterfly that you see right now on the daily chart could become the second part and could create the second bottom of this double repo pattern. So if you will take a look at the weekly chart, you will see that that was the first penetration of the 3x3, that will be the second, and market could create slightly lower second low and then return right back up above. And this butterfly in general confirms the suggestion that we have made in our weekly research, that double repo could appear on the weekly chart and the butterfly could become the part of this double repo and should lead to creation of the second low. And simultaneously, what is more interesting is that this butterfly, if it will be completed, simultaneously will lead the market to the completion point of the monthly butterfly. And this bottom will be sufficient to test and touch finally the 127 target of the monthly butterfly. So the picture will be finalized by this action. That's why personally I like it very much. So it's really perfect combination of the time frames, the patterns that confirms each other. That's really tremendous. Well, and I hope that this setup will work. We will see. So that's what about the daily chart. So on the daily chart, we expect that market will continue to move lower, test this level, and after that we expect that market should return right back up above these lows. So we hope that this will not be the just downward continuation, but creating just lower low and return right back up. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we'll see that market really could turn to some retracement here. And if this will really happen, we hope that it will finish somewhere around 113 area. Because since market already has started to form the right wing of the butterfly, it should not show too significant resistance up. And what is more important, it should not erase this previous plunge down. So market should stack somewhere inside of it. And most probable level that we will be watching for stands right here. And by many reasons. First of all, this is the confidence resistance. As you can see, that is the combination of the few levels. Second, this combination is accompanied by the monthly pivot point that hasn't been tested yet. That's the new March pivot point. It stands at 113.01 right here. Finally, slightly higher stands the weekly pivot resistance one. And overall, this cluster stands right at the point of the former lower board of this consolidation. So you can see market has entered this consolidation, support again, support, and this breakout. So retesting of these levels seems logical. That being said, in fact, we have the two different setups. The very short-term scalp setup suggests the creation of this butterfly, and scalp traders could try to use this pattern for downward action, for taking the shorts position with the target approximately at 110. 110.30, that will be the destination of this pattern. So they could try to sell rallies if we will see any of them to the upside, with the taking position and moving lower to the target of this button. For us, for those who trade on the daily chart, the most important is the completion point of this butterfly and appearing later the double ripple Y on the weekly chart. Because we'll search for opportunity for taking the long position based on these patterns with a significant retracement. That's why daily traders and traders who trade on the higher time frame charts should wait when the butterfly will be completed on the daily time frame chart and watch for a possibility of taking the long position around 110 area. Because right from this point could start the very tremendous and significant trade on the weekly chart. So guys, you could read for details our weekly research there. We talk about this setup with more details. Could clarify something more than just the daily video. But shortly speaking, our setup as we just have described.